Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Nets. They're slotted in at ninth in the conference, but it's still early in the year.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Fears out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Misi in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then there's Sharp, then there's Traoré, and it's Wolf in at the 4. Williamson, no good. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Now Williamson. Out to the right wing. Releases. It's hauled in by Wolf. Pass to Traoré. Now here's Sharp. off the glass. Here's Fears. Back to Williamson. Now here's Messi. Not a lot of room. Williamson, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Thomas misses. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Fears. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, what I like about Jeremiah Fears' playing style is his high level of determination. He's not easily turned away, and he just goes at a defense. That'll serve him well over his career.
And so he hits both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Thomas. Takes the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
And Brooklyn with possession here after New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Here's Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murphy.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. Going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 times.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Good on the second one. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Williamson outside. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 5.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Pass to Wolf. And here's Porter. He had 22 in the win against Utah.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Fears. It's Poole on the wing, just 4 to shoot. He shoots. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 4. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Williamson. Now Poole. Back to Williamson. Puts it up from 17. And there's Poole on the assist from Williamson.
Yeah, Jordan Poole never saw a shot he didn't like, and you see him there knocking down another one.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Porter outside. They get it back. Wolf passes to Thomas. Fires the 3. Sharp. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Spears. His last outing, we saw him score 22. No good from outside. We'll grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Spears. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Picked by Misi. Williamson with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Misi. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Nets trail by 3. Outside Sharp. Pass to Porter. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. 4-3. Another miss by Porter.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And it's blocked.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
There's the 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Spears. Misi up top. Pass to Williamson. Lets it go from the wing. Brooklyn pulls it in. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
They get the rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Stepping in line with 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Here's Spears. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. So both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw is good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And that's why Zion is such a tough matchup. You rarely see guys with his combination of strength and athletic explosiveness.
No good on that one.
Well, you know, he is just one of the most unique players we've ever seen. Zion Williamson and this combination of size, power, and explosiveness. He really is a one of one.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Here's Dimon. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them too at the free throw line.
Williamson outside. They set the pick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go on Michael Porter.
With his frame and all of that force, it's not a surprise to see Zion getting that whistle.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. The Nets with a lead. Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. Here's Dimon, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
To the middle. Porter with the steal. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. From the arc. Nails it from 3. Porter's got 10 points.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Here's Fears. Pass to Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Dimon. Pulls it. And Bay pulls it down.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Fears. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Saw a lane and took advantage. Fears is an excellent driver.
Pass to Williams. To the paint. It's stolen away. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Claxton. Williamson misses.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Porter's shot is off.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Here's Bay. And it's all tied up.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Porter Jr. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. For Jeremiah Fears.
I really like how he sees the floor. A selfless distributor who enjoys hitting those guys in their spots.
Pass to Highsmith. Here's Dimon. And it's rejected.
Wow, what defense from Fears. The swat, incredible.
Left side, Williams. 1:49 left in the opening quarter. Buries it down low.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys, back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
First free throw is good. So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 4. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
And when Zion turns that corner and gets it going downhill, he's just a freight train coming at you.
1:03 left now in the first quarter. Thomas outside. Pass to Highsmith. Here's the three. The shot, no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Yeah, the mid-range is not always easy money for Fears. He's folding some new wrinkles into his game.
Here's Thomas. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Nets lead by 2.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Williamson with it. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Shot clock at 5. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn out in front, up 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
And they're also drawing off the energy from this crowd. It is loud in here tonight.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Alvarado. Lets the 3 fly. Highsmith grabs the board. Williams on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. Pelicans trail by 4. Poole outside. Pass to Queen. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. Give him 8.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Highsmith. And here is Williams. Screen by Claxton. Launches a 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Alvarado outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at New Orleans, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
Checking out the Pelicans. They're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
And this is just about where I thought they'd be. The truth is, to get to the next level for this team, they're probably going to need to make a big trade at some point.
Saraf, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams misses.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing. Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there. Poole, the pass to Alvarado. It's Poole on the wing. Thomas defends. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
The line with 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brooklyn trailing. Thomas passes to Highsmith. Now here's Claxton. Sends it home from three-point land. Claxton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Here's Poole. Claxton with the block. The drive by man. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Count the basket. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
And for that game against Indiana, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
That free throw, no good. Michael Porter, he's checked in for man. And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. To the wing on the left. Claxton passes to Thomas. Beyond the arc. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Claxton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Pass to Poole. The three. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
And Poole excels at using these screens and then creating some separation.
And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Alvarado. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Here's Queen. And another basket for New Orleans.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Thomas, that's good. And the Nets lead by 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New Orleans has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Queen. He's guarded by Porter. And the basket by Queen. The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Highsmith passes to Porter. No good with the triple. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Poole. And stolen by Williams. Here's Thomas. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Third team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
Pelicans trail by 4. Poole looking it over. Misi up top. Back to Poole. Clock at 6. Fires it. Brooklyn with the board. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porter. Here's Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
14.
Here's Traoré. No points so far. Launches it. Porter from outside.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Drives to the hoop.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. Cam Thomas, number 1.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. From the wing, good as the jump shot falls. Thomas has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Now Poole. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. Over Thomas. Poole shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Sharp. Back to Thomas. Over Poole. Thomas misses. Pelicans trail by 4. Over to the wing. To the left wing. Here's Queen. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Traoré. Here's Wolf. All alone. And the shot goes down. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Thomas. And the Pelicans also making a change. Looney's checked in for Misi. And the basket by Queen.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Traore. No points yet. Sharp with screen on Poole. And here's Porter outside. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Poole. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Highsmith. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
To the right side. Here's Queen. 10 points for him. And it's New Orleans with another.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Traore. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. He's got 13.
And this looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Outside Porter. Pass to Sharp. Here's Traore. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Traore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing